welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to achieve this look you've been all asking me about on my Instagram. I was cleaning my makeup drawer the other day and I realized I have a lot of makeup products I haven't used as much as I would like to. So even though I'm not the best at makeup, I'm determined to learn as much as I can about it and make the most out of every single product I own. And of course, I plan on bringing you along with me on this journey, so any makeup tips you might want to share, feel free to do so in the comments below. It would make me extremely happy to see we can all learn from one another. For this specific look, we're going to be using all these goodies, so let's dive right into it. One thing I've been doing a lot lately is applying the Lip Injection Extreme by Too Faced on my lips before doing anything else. A lot of my friends have complained about how this specific product really burns their lips, but I honestly don't feel it, so I think it might depend on how sensitive your lips are, but it might also be that the formula contains something you're allergic to. So before buying any lip plumpers, I would really recommend to make sure to try these type of products at the store first before buying them to test whether you feel a little burn or just a tingling effect. And if you feel like any makeup product burns your lips, skin, whatever, do not buy it. Find another one because that one might contain something you're allergic to. Something I've apparently been doing wrong my whole life is doing my eye makeup last. So today is the second thing we're focusing on. I've had this gorgeous palette since last Christmas, and as you can see I haven't used it as much, and the shades in here are simply stunning and they scream fall. So I'm going to do my best to create as many looks with this as I can this fall. For today's look, we're going to focus on three main shades: Roaring, Jazz, and Red Hot. Look how beautiful these three look together, and the pigment? Stunning. I always start off by creating a base with whatever shade matches my eyelid the most, and from this palette, that's going to be the shade Adored. Next, I'm going to cover my eyelid with the shade Roaring and attempt to create the shape I want the look to have. Then we're moving on to Jazz to create a bit of a wing and trace the under eyes for a little bit more drama. And to brighten up the eyes a little bit, I'm going to apply the shade Red Hot over the eyelid because life's just better with glitter in general. You've seen this brow pencil before because it's my favorite one and so I use it all the time. It's very thin, which makes it extremely easy to use, and this shade matches my natural brow perfectly, so it has become a must-have for me. Because the eyes are the main focus of this look, I'm going to simply brush out my eyebrows a little bit and fill them in, but not too heavily. And then I'm going to use the same pencil to give my eyes a little bit more depth by defining the under eyes a little bit more and filling in the eyelashes. Moving on to mascara, I'm going to be using this one also by Tarte. I've already finished 2 of these. This is my 3rd bottle, so I guess that's how you know the obsession is real. I always use mascara because I feel like my natural eyelashes are not as thick as I would like them to be. Specifically when it comes to like heavy makeup looks, I feel like that requires a little bit more drama, and that's exactly what this mascara does. Add drama. Something you should keep in mind though is that this specific one is not waterproof, so do not wear it if you plan on crying that day or if it's raining outside. That would add a lot more drama to this look than what we want to. Now that I'm done with the eyes, I'm moving on to color correction, which is another thing I learned about pretty late in life. I'm going to use the peach shade to cover up my purple dark circles, and then this other one that matches my skin color to cover up my pimples. Next, we're gonna move on to foundation and concealer. I hardly ever use foundation, but Tarte sent me this one and I really wanted to try it, so let's give it a shot. This shade is pretty close to my skin tone, so we're off to a good start, but I do have to say that the thick texture this foundation has scared me a little bit. I applied some of it on my hand and tapped it on my face using a foundation brush. The coverage is great and the texture is pretty nice. It does blend into the skin beautifully, but I have yet to get used to using foundation. Next up, I'm going to use the Essence Concealer, which I already talked about in my last videos. And with this, I'm going to finish covering up my under eye and some pimples you can still see through the foundation. Another thing I don't use much is contour, and when I do, it's mostly just on my cheekbones, but I feel like today's makeup look kind of requires a little bit more. We're going to be using the shade in the middle from this palette and the little brush that I bought with this palette that I had completely forgotten about, to be completely honest. So we're gonna try to do the whole face and just kind of pray it looks good. I think the little brush is great for applying the products, but I don't see it blending anything, so I'm going to use once again the foundation brush I used earlier to blend this in as much as I can. Next up is setting powder, and this is another product I use on a daily basis and that you've already seen before. A while ago, I bought this lip primer and I used it a lot for a couple months until I kind of lost it in one of my bags and kind of forgot about it. But to be honest, the other day I found it and we're gonna use it today. I'm going to apply this and let it absorb on my lips while I move on to highlighter. I have been using the Pixie highlighter a lot, so today I wanted to use this one instead. I think this champagne color is absolutely stunning and it matches today's look a bit better than the other one. I always apply my highlighter on the same areas, so I feel like this is one of those routines I'm just gonna stick with no matter what. And last but not least, the lipstick that actually inspired this whole makeup look. This is the Ripped Raisin lipstick by Estee Lauder, number 460. I got this lipstick during my last year of uni and I love the shade, the little sparkle in it, the texture, and of course the packaging. The formula is very smooth and the color is gorgeous, so this is another product I want to start using more. And with that, we're done for today. I hope you like this makeup look, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one.